Well, the rear seat arms on these Yellowstone coaches are kind of a unique arm. They have to stand vertical in the rear and lay out at the front, and then they have to have a curve as well. Well, last time I modified my form to bend these, and these are going to be for my 8-passenger. So now I get to see if it actually worked. So this is the style of form that I had before. I actually built 2 of these because I would do 2 pair at a time. Well, as I set the rear part of these seat arms here, it had a tendency to kind of come straight, and then when it hit the form here, it would be kind of a kink right here before it came up toward the front. And my wood has always been thick enough that I could carve that curve in, but I thought I can probably make that a little bit better, and so you saw last time what I did. I removed that top 2x4 and then put this solid piece here on top, so it gave me a little more of a consistent bend instead of a sharp bend right here at the center where this form was. So I'm going to take this off and see if it actually worked a little better. In the past, when I have sucked this form up to create this kind of a twist, I've used my pneumatic impact hammer, and it works okay. This is a Rodak. I don't know anything about the brand name. It came with a bunch of tools when I bought another shop out, but I have switched from this now to a cordless impact hammer. And you saw me use this last time when I actually did this bending. This is what I've decided to go with. And of course it's Makita. As you know, I'm a fan of Makita. But I went cordless mainly because of my playground out there that I keep a couple cows at, and I've taken you out there before. But I have a tractor out there, an old Farmall M, I think it's a 52, and there's times out there that I wished I had an impact hammer. Well, I don't have any power out there because we're all off grid, so that's why I went with this cordless Makita. And it is a workhorse. You know, the number on this one says it's an XWT08. And when I looked up the specs when I was looking for this, it says it delivers 740 foot-pounds of torque. It has a lot more torque than my pneumatic hammer does. Now, you know, Makita doesn't sponsor me. I am just a Makita fan. But this has been really versatile, and I don't have to have a compressor. I don't have to have an air hose. I've been able to take this to the back of the shop, out in the alleyway where I work on my trailers. I take it out to the farm, what I call the playground, and I can do things out there, and it has just been a really handy impact hammer. Pretty impressive for cordless. You know, I compare the size of these. Seems like this cordless is a lot bigger. I was kind of curious about weight. This pneumatic is just over 6 pounds. And this cordless, almost 8.5 pounds. So there's a lot of beef in there, and probably part of that is in the battery. The tool itself is 7 pounds. So it's mainly because of our place that is totally off-grid that I've chosen to do more of this cordless stuff. It has forward and reverse buttons on it. It's pretty handy. No splits, no cracks. I think they look pretty good. Now I normally leave these on the form for about 24 hours. I actually left it on for 2 days, 48 to 60 hours. And so you can see it retained a little more bend than what my seat curve is on this rear frame. So, did I goof up? In past videos, I would rather have it overbent than underbent. I'll just stick it on my wood stove and relax that a little bit and get these two bends to match. I need about 3/4 of an inch of arc in this. And as I have it now, I'm close to an inch. I'm going to take out about 1/4 inch. I'm half there. 5/8. Hopefully I don't go too far. We'll check it quick. That actually is really close right there. That's going to work. On my second one that I haven't straightened out yet, I thought, well, I got to check the moisture in it. I'm right at 15% moisture. That's why it's so easily adjusted. There's enough moisture in there that just heating it up on that stove allows me to move this wood. This is the left side, and that's going to fit really nice as well. Well, I don't want these to relax too far, and I've got some shaping to do on that rear seat frame before I can put these on. So I'd kind of like to hold them from relaxing too much on their own as they're sitting. So I'm just going to keep a little pressure on them. I think that'll kind of help. You know, when I start a different phase of a project like this, I kind of have a goal in my mind that I would like to cover so much, and I think that'll make a complete video. I thought I was going to get into the ironwork for these rear seats, but these curved arms are kind of a time-consuming rascal to get them to fit, so I didn't make it to my seat arms. I guess I still have that to do. Appreciate you coming along. Thanks for watching.